it up?
This morning we were in helmets, and we still want to be kind of fast and furious as far as our pace goes, and as much as possible be physical. We worked on a few more kind of technical aspects of special teams periods, and then this afternoon did the physical complement to that, and really pleased with that work. And then obviously this afternoon in full pads could do a little bit more, not totally live in the OD periods. We did do one live special teams period, which was excellent. And again, good back and forth from the O&D, having success, various levels of success. Really like how the D-line's practicing. Eric Armstead's really learning how to practice and has done a really nice job leading those guys along with DeForest. But overall, a solid first week.
When do you have a first full scrimmage?
Is it Tuesday? No, Tuesday. Tomorrow will be meetings only. The rest of it's recovery. And then Monday will be a 2-day. Tuesday will be a scrimmage.
When you say OD, offense, defense versus each other, how does that compare to the competition day yesterday? You're still obviously facing off.
Yeah, we really try to say every day is a competition day, in terms of our mentality. It just happens one day we kind of keep score and have a different emphasis. Today we're starting to get a little bit more into situational football. We did some second and long periods this morning, did a little bit more third down and red zone this afternoon. So just starting to get more football-like instead of just running plays.
What's your philosophy on hitting in preseason? And how often you go?
It's a balance.
To the ground? Do you
not very much.
Not
very much at all. But that's a balance. You got to be physical. You have to tackle well. You have to be tackled and hang on to the ball. So, it's something that you're just trying to walk that fine line all the time.
Is the offense ahead of where a normal one is weekend because of who you have returning?
I don't know. I never really gauge it that way. I hope so. I hope we're ahead of quote unquote normal. Marcus has been outstanding. Really impressed with the workload and the work ethic of the wideouts, just in terms of what we're trying to force feed those guys and what they've been able to do production wise. Thomas Tyner has really grown up this year and really learned how to practice and all across the board has been great in special teams. But we just try to keep pushing us. I don't know if that's a fair answer.
Is Charles Nelson another young guy that's caught people's eye?
Charles Nelson has been awesome. I had a couple unbelievable plays on special teams today, and has really jumped out offensively, and a guy who really works at it. And so hopefully, as we get through the next phase of installation, he'll continue to just play fast and free.
What does that feel like when you recruit a guy from that far away and you think you have something, and then when he shows up, it's kind of what you thought?
Yeah, he was a particular, of particular interest, because we're watching this film and we're like, what's wrong? There's got to be an academic issue or conduct or something. This guy isn't for real. And he's just such a great kid. Comes from a really good program, and when you're around him, just how he learns, how he acts, how he asks questions. He's got a very bright future.
Are you happy with the energy level the second half of 2 days today?
Yeah, we were really good. We tried to ramp it up a little bit competition wise, and they responded well. Just tried to try to squeeze that out of them here and really push them, knowing that tomorrow is a less physical day, but equally as important from a mental standpoint.
See the older guys kind of picking up the younger guys, saying, "Hey, it's."
Our older guys have been awesome. It's been amazing many times. Whether it's on offense or defense or special teams or in meetings, how seeing those guys do that is really impressive, because when you're helping somebody at your position, that's a guy that could take your job, and they know that, and so that really speaks to the type of guys that are on our team that will do that kind of thing.
As you're in the first 6 days of practice, have you been surprised by a certain situational drill or a player so far in camp that maybe has caught your eye?
Charles Nelson today in the special teams deal was excellent. Jimmy Swain has been really solid. Khalil has been rock solid, really smart, football player and young man. our defensive line has been really good. I know that's not a good answer to your question, but filter it out and you can make something up.
The O'Bannon ruling came down.
Well, I'm sure they haven't read the, what was it, 100-page
like
ruling or
99
something like that.
pages,
Oh, sure. I mean, they're absolutely aware of it. They'd have to be. I haven't sought it out, and I know what it is. But yeah, I mean, we're obviously in a pretty special place as far as ability to support our guys, and we want to continue to do that. And what that's going to look like over the next several years is going to be a lot different. You know, whether it's this angle of you know, financial, whatever the I don't know what that right word is, equity, or where, you know, where that stuff goes, versus the meal thing, or versus just the autonomy. There's going to be a lot of different angles to this.